Hey YouTube, it's Adam X20 here, and another day of chores today. And I am working on pruning trees. Let me show you this tree that I'm working on. Oh, that is awfully dark because of the sun. There we go. Get a little better view of it. Basically, you can see all the mess that's down here. All this big branch that I cut off, and show you what I'm doing here. Some of these branches, they extend out, like this one. It was pretty big, but it came out and it gets in the way. So the idea is to just cut these branches off really close, like that. We don't want this one, and it promotes growth for the tree higher up, so the tree will grow higher up. And then I left this one here because this one's growing up, and I thought maybe if the sun took it off it would get big and grow up, but we could prune it later. Like we'd later want to cut maybe this one off, but I've done enough cutting right now on this one. And then I cut really close to prevent that. See that's decay, that's disease, and eventually we'll want to come in with the chainsaw and cut it off right there, right where it's touching the tree. And the reason we cut it off really close, I know it looks brutal, and my grandpa didn't like it at first when I was like, no, we got to do it this way. Well, it's the way the state parks do it. I learned it at the California Conservation Corps, and the reason they do it is because here's one. See, I cut it off really close to the tree, and this one isn't a really good cut, but I didn't earn my Sawyer badge, so I'm not exactly proficient with the chainsaw. I know what I'm doing, but not to the point where I earned a badge. But the reason we cut it off so close is so we can get this. See, the bark will grow over it and it scabs over. If you don't cut it off close, like this one is a little too far in my opinion, but it's better than not. And what happens is the water goes in there. Like the branch will crack when it's drying. Like this one, this whole tree could probably come down, because if you go up, it's all fucked up. But when it dries, if you cut it off at if you were to just cut it off at this point and leave all of this branch, then what would happen is that branch would dry and crack, and then the water would get in the cracks, and the water promotes disease. And that's really why you cut it close, because then it has that sheer edge. It's basically sheer, you know, it's not super sheer, but it doesn't give water the opportunity it normally would have to get in there and create a disease. If you don't, then you get things like this, where the branch is doing it. And my grandpa was just using a tractor farmhand. My face is gonna be black while I talk. My grandpa was just basically using a tractor farmhand and ripping the branches off, and I kind of got in his face about it. But now we're doing it my way, and my way's better, because it's the way the state parks do it. So I got to do all of this. I got to go from here. I just started. I got to go from these trees all the way down that row, and then we're going to trim it with the trimmer, and hopefully it should be done. I'll probably have to trim it one more time before my grandmother and grandfather's anniversary, but we won't have to prune the trees. So this is what I'm doing today. I'm recording this, and I'll upload it later today when I'm done. But yeah, see you tomorrow on YouTube.